and Reverend. I really appreciate the opportunity to come here today and speak to you all. This is a very good opportunity to reach out to the community, which I hope to represent. I'm here today not as a politician, but as an ordinary citizen who's deeply concerned about the direction of our state and our nation today. The problem is politics as usual. And that's not just limited to one party or the other. Both parties have forgotten the Constitution, and both parties have left America by the wayside and taken us on to a trip where we serve the lobbyists, the big corporations, and the big money interests to the detriment of what it is supposed to be American people. And yes, the answer to poverty is education, because it's education that lifts our children up and allows them to bring in good jobs and good companies and small businesses into this area that will lift us up economically and bring us to the point where we have good jobs, good revenues, and a prosperous way of life. There are a lot of things that our state and our counties and our nation have done to keep down the small businesses in the United States and in this area. A lot of the onerous regulations and burdens of tax have kept the small businesses from hiring new people, and that's what we need. We need the small businesses to have the working capital to actually go out and hire the folks that are doing the real work. And the regulations that have come down, for instance, we just had a health care bill passed in Washington, D.C., and one of the reasons the health care was so broken to begin with is because of laws such as the North Carolina State Legislature had passed, which stated that people in North Carolina could only purchase health insurance from those that they selected. They said you can purchase from Blue Cross Blue Shield, you can purchase from Aetna, and that's it. We're not going to let you purchase from anyone else because they didn't think that we knew any better. Well, that's why health care got so expensive. When the government comes down and says you only have to pick these people and these people, they can charge whatever they want and only provide the services they like. And that's a government-enforced monopoly, and that's one of the big problems. That's why health care broke, and that's why the federal government had to step in. Well, some of the things that the federal government has done has also made the situation worse with regards to jobs. Today, a very small business with 0 to 1 employee, if they bring in someone part-time to help them get the job done, even only 1 day a week, they are now required to cover them and their entire family with full insurance. And what's that going to do? What that's going to do is it's going to prevent them from hiring new people, it's going to keep job growth down, and it's going to keep Halifax County unemployed. Today, Halifax County has 14.7% unemployment. It's, I believe, the 12th highest county in North Carolina in terms of unemployment. And if we want to bring jobs back to North Carolina, if we want to bring jobs to Halifax County, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove the onerous tax burden and regulations on these small businesses, let them hire, and let them bring in new people to work. I really appreciate this opportunity to speak to you. My name is Glenn Bradley. I'm going to ask for your vote and for your support, and God bless America.
Tell them what areas that includes.
District 49 is the entirety of Franklin County. It dips a little bit into Nash County, about 1/4 of one precinct, and then it goes up into Halifax right along the border, and then over into Roanoke Rapids. The largest population in Halifax County in my district is going to be Roanoke Rapids.
Thank you. All right, questions?
I just wanted to add to what the gentleman said. I'm a huge fan of charter schools. You see, the Halifax County school system has about 41% of the students above or beyond their grade level, and they spend $12,000 per student. Charter schools have 81% of students at or above their grade level, and they only spend $10,000 per student. And the same demographics, by the way, as in the public schools. So what they're doing right. I believe we need to raise the cap on charter schools, put more charter schools throughout the county where the students can get to them without having to go, 10, 15, 20 miles out of the way. And I think that we can strongly increase the education of Halifax County for doing that, and I just want to thank you. Well, sir, my opponent is actually Lucy T. Allen. I'm running for District 49, the North Carolina State House. And Lucy Allen is really not showing any leadership in any direction. Lucy Allen is a wonderful person. I've met her. I've spoken to her. She has one of the better personalities of any human being I've ever met. But she follows the party, and it's politics as usual, ladies and gentlemen, that have got us into this mess in the first place. We need people to go to Raleigh and to show leadership, to be responsive to the public, and to listen to the people and address and solve the problems that we have. We don't need people in Raleigh that are just going to follow the leader and do what the party bosses tell them. And for all of my life, I've been against both parties. And I'm running now because I believe we can restore the constitutional order and its leadership we need.
What is your party position?
I am running as a Republican. I've been unaffiliated all my life. I'm a constitutionalist, and I am currently running as a Republican.
Okay. What is your political background?
My political background, I am a former United States Marine. I attended the Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary, and all my life I believed in the United States and the North Carolina Constitution. The reason I was unaffiliated is because I thought both parties were ignoring the Constitution, and both of them were helping to destroy America as it was. And I only recently registered as a Republican in 2007 and became active because I was trying to help a constitutionalist become elected as president by the name of Ron Paul.
Yes, sir.